I tell you what, the weather might not be the best right now. It isn't raining, so that's a good sign. We've got some awesome racing tonight, and we're going to kick it off tonight with the McIntyre City of Napier Supersaloon Classic. It's going to be an amazing event. You can see the cars that we've got here. 1NZ, Chris Cowling's brother Steve is here, former national champion as well. But check this out, guys. This is what it's all about. It's fan interaction, and we've got the signing at the moment with a few of the drivers here, so we'll make our way over there. Have a talk with some drivers. Good to see Thomas Stanaway in the 87 car. What a debut he made 2 weeks ago here on his first night with a third place in the feature. That was absolutely stunning. But let's rewind a week ago to Robertson Prestige International Speedway, where Hawke's Bay drivers took 1 through to 5th place in the feature. Amazing. These posters are really cool. Have a look at this. There's every driver on there. There's a space for everyone to sign. Mick Quinn, this is a great idea, isn't it?
It is a very good idea.
Mate, you had a bit of a tough night in Palmy last week.
We did, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a better night tonight. There's a few little teething issues and we'll be good.
Track's looking good for your car, mate.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
All right, we'll let you carry on signing. Steve, you had a heat race win last week. Hawke's Bay shut everybody out and it was a top 5 in the feature, though.
Yeah, we had a pretty good run. It was good to get that first checkered for the season. Yeah, shame I couldn't capitalise on my grid 1 for the feature, but yeah, grid 3 was all right.
Good start for the BK cars, heat 1 win, and then Grant following it up with a feature win.
Yeah, it's always good when you take the trophy home in your truck with either car, so yeah, we were happy enough.
Looking for some more of the same tonight then?
Yeah, hopefully the track's got a bit more drive in it than it did on opening night. She was pretty dusty out here that night, but with a bit of rain, we've been praying for this all day and yesterday, so it should be good.
We like seeing you back it in, mate. Go hard.
Where will we?
All right, we'll have it. Thomas. Mate, that was a good debut for you 2 weeks ago. I thought I might have seen you in Palmy last week.
Yeah, no, we're pretty happy with how we went the other week. Unfortunately, we had other commitments last weekend, so couldn't quite make it to Palmy, but you're ready to go for tonight, so looking forward to it.
Build a bit of confidence up from that first night, no doubt.
Yep. Still early days yet, though. We're all just trying to get as much seat time as we can and see how we go. But yeah, no, loving it at the moment, so try to keep going.
And I know you've put your hand up to do all the big titles.
Yep, that's the only way to learn is throw yourself in the deep end, so yeah, get into it.
Good season of experience here, and then I think next season we're going to be hosting the New Zealand title.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's already looking like it's going to be a real good meeting. Hawke's Bay's looking like they're going to run a real good show there, so yeah, can't wait. Yeah,
you and me too, mate. Kevin Martin, that 92 car, mate, you got that on rails. It was looking good in Palmy last week.
Yeah. We decided to retire the little 355 this year and put a bigger motor in it, and yeah, we're loving it, eh? It's quite cool.
Just a few more horse for you?
Yeah, just a little bit more under the right foot. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
You used to signing this many autographs, mate?
Only court papers.
Do you want me to tell you how to spell it?
No, mate, I'm good.
All right, cheers, buddy. Graham Strong, you're in the hot seat tonight because of a music concert, I hear.
Yeah, I managed to steal the keys, and I don't even know if he knows I've got it.
Well, I tell you what, that car was hauling in Palmerston North last week, made the top 5 in the feature.
Yeah, they went and actually cut some pieces out of the car, and I said, can I have them back now? And they went, no, take too long.
Do you think you'll be able to live up to the standard that young Brownie's put on it?
But that's the problem. That's why we changed the number and the colour a little bit so people won't go, oh, yeah, it's the same car.
So what are your goals tonight, mate? I know it's a little while since you're in the seat.
Keep it clean and enjoy racing side by side with these guys that we've done in the past. So that's the plan.
Good on you. We look forward to seeing it. Right, Steve.
Hey mate, how you going?
Good to have you here.
Yeah, we love coming down here.
Should be a good night of racing.
We're looking forward to it, yeah. Keep it on 4 wheels, we'll be happy.
It's definitely not warm here. The sun's not baking the track, so we might get a nice 2-laner.
Yeah, the engine's going to love it. Nice and cold.
Have you done much racing so far this season?
We did Waikareka a few weeks ago and then Bay Park last weekend, so not too bad.
Yeah,
got a couple of wins at Waikareka, so we're happy.
Oh, nice, yeah, and with the big one being at Bay Park this year, you'll be looking forward to that?
Yeah, looking forward to it, yeah, but these fast fellas are a bit hard to catch now.
Yeah, you mean the young fellas?
Yeah, I reckon. Make me look old.
All right, let you get back to signing anyway. Don't get a sore hand doing that. All right, we've got to talk to the man, Chris Cowling. Mate, it's always good to have the 1NZ here, and I'll shake your hand as always. It's good to see both of you here, actually.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity in the calendar to come down, and we always enjoy coming down here. So, yeah, it's good track, a lot of fast local boys, so it's always a good challenge. So, yeah, looking for a good night.
Yeah, but you're a bit of a master of long races here, buddy.
Yeah, it's had good luck in the past, and then other times come down here and it doesn't go our way. So it could be either way tonight. But looking forward to it. It'll be interesting to see what the track's going to be like with all this rain that we've had over the last sort of 48 hours. So it could be a bit bumpy. It might not suit us, but we'll see.
Have you run many shows so far this season?
Oh, we done opening night at home. I only did one race and then had engine issues the other two, so haven't had much practice.
And the big one coming up on your home track as well?
Yeah, that's going to be exciting this year. So we're looking forward to that and obviously aiming for that. It'd be nice to see if we can kind of retain the number, but also know that everyone's going there to get the number. So look, it's going to be fast, hard action there, and but it should be exciting. The place is known for pace, so it'll be good.
Well, Steve told me he was going to take the number off you.
He probably will. He's actually been bloody quick this year, so I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, good talking to you, and hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Steve Cowling, mate. As I say to Chris, good to see you guys here.
Yeah, it's good to come here. I think it was a BK round the last time I was here, so it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah. But it's good to come here, Andy. And hopefully we can put on a good show for this Meeanee Turbo Super Saloon event.
Well, Chris was just talking you up.
Yeah, I had a good night. I've only done one race meeting this year, but we had a good night. So we'll see. Tonight's another night, and like any motorsport, anything can happen. So we'll give it a good go.
And sorry, how many meetings you done this year so far, this season?
Just opening night at Bay Park. So yeah, this is our second meeting. So
yeah, well, good time to get into it. And what date is that New Zealand title?
I should know that. It's in February sometime. I haven't really looked into it.
Well, maybe it's good that you don't know because it shows you chilled and it's not too much preoccupied on your mind.
Yeah, it's just another race event. I guess I'm very lucky that I've had the one NZ before. So yeah, if I get another one, I'll be over the moon. And but I'll give it a good shot and we'll see what we can do.
Well, they always say the second one's harder to win.
Yeah. They're all hard to win. So
all right, good to have you here. Good luck.
Good, thank you.
We'll move along. What a great lineup of drivers. Check out those posters again. It just gives you a great look at what they are. You got some stiff competition tonight.
Yeah, there's always competition around this place, especially when the Callan boys turn up. Hey, you've got to try and get out there. We didn't have a very good run at the opening meeting, but yeah, tore some gear up, but it should be all right tonight.
Have you run many meetings here in the last couple of seasons?
Last year was my first season in the Supers, so used to super stocks and running here back in the 2000s, early 2000s, but we come into Supers last year and loved it, so upgraded the car this year and we're into it again, so
brilliant,
good fun.
Is Kiki running the Supers tomorrow?
No, we're not. They're not running. Well, they're not running us until the end of the month. So, and we'll probably just go and watch the nephew and his mini stock and support them. So,
awesome. Hey, well, hopefully tonight you get into that top 6 shootout and get a good run in the feature.
Hey, mate, anything's possible around here.
Yeah,
I'm looking dishes out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Good luck.
Sweet, thanks, mate.
All right, Grant. I know you love these things.
Yeah, how you going?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Loving that mode.
Yeah, no, it's Movember, so yeah, a few people out there have a lot of challenges, so yeah, I've got a few tonight. I think there's about 13 of them in this field.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome race meeting and a great format too with the groups, then go through that top 6 shootout, get those grids for the feature, and then it's game on for 20.
Yeah, it's kind of complete opposite to when we ran here at opening night. Like, it's freezing now and it was stinking hot that day, so not quite sure where the track's going to be. We don't turn a lot of laps at home, but yeah, excited, can't wait to get out there and yeah, be good.
BK cars last week in Palmy were just absolutely magic with Steve winning Heat 1 and then you taking out the feature. I rewatched that footage. There was some stunning outside passes throughout the night.
Yeah, Palmy's always good. It's a bit of a momentum track. I was real happy with the surface. It had a little bit more drive on the outside. It was hard. Some cars that are sort of, new or, not quite holding their lines. And so it was all right. You just had to be patient. So we brought them home. Didn't get a scratch on them, which is always a bonus. And, yeah, managed to make a few passes. And, yeah, can't wait for tonight.
No, tonight's going to be awesome. Obviously, coming here, you want to get a top 3 out of that podium.
Yeah, I mean, like the club, we're trying hard to make this an annual event, so I really would like to get my name on the cup to start with, so that's certainly what we're going to be trying, but our BK cars have been fast at most tracks, so yeah, looking forward to tonight.
All right, thanks mate, and thanks for sorting this out. We didn't really think we can get too much fan interaction tonight with it being a bit cold and early start, but it's looking great.
Yeah, no, it's always good to give back to the fans.
Absolutely. Jason Long, another Hawke's Bay driver that took a heat race. Just about stabbed my foot there nicely. Another Hawke's Bay car that took a heat race win last week in Palmerston North, and again some stunning passes.
Yeah, it was well, as Grant just said, it was awesome to have two-lane track and get up on the highline and give it a crack. But enjoyed the racing down there, and again we took our go home in one piece as well. So that's always a bonus. But yeah, tonight's going to be a different story, I think.
And it was solid. There was a solid lineup last week as well in the Super Saloons, and yet it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the feature for Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, we're lucky that obviously the Super Saloon class is growing in Hawke's Bay at the moment, and hopefully it continues to do that. We're lucky that we've got some awesome drivers that we can race against every week. So it was cool. It was cool to go down and have a good run. A couple of those Palmy boys had a bit of a rough run, but you get that. I had that opening night out here, so it's all good.
Palmy boys might have had a rough run, but not as bad as Regan O'Brien.
Yeah, it would have been a long week for him, but he would have to get the grinder and the welder out again, which he probably was hoping to hang up, giving up super stocks.
The ironic thing was the week before I was talking to him about the big difference, and he said, well, when you sit in a super stock and you look out the back, there's no car there, but when you look out the back window of a Super Saloon, there's still a good metre or so. And I said to him after that crash when he come up in the box, I said, I guess you forgot about that metre behind you.
Yeah, it's the Super Saloons you certainly can't see anywhere near as much as the Super Stocks, but they're really enjoyable to drive, and I'm really loving the challenge at the moment.
All right, hey, thanks for signing this. This is a great initiative as well, and good luck to all Hawke's Bay cars tonight, and good luck to everybody.
Yep, thank you, and thanks to the fans and everyone that's turned out, and hopefully the cold doesn't scare too many people away tonight.
No, I think we should be all right. The racing's going to be hot enough anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Cheers.
There you go, that's all the drivers here for our signing session for the McIntyre City of Napier Classic for the Super Saloons. It's going to be awesome, mate. We've got some talent-packed people sitting here at this bench right now. Fans are loving it, we're loving it. It's 5:30 start. Right, one of the classes we don't see too often here at Meeanee is the 6-shooter wingless sprint cars. I've got the 71M of Josh McClymont here, mate. It's a couple of years since you were last at this track.
Yeah. Raced mini stocks and stock cars here. Haven't had a skid in these around here yet, but will be interesting. Love this track, so give it a go.
One thing I've got to say is how professional looking this class is getting.
Yeah, no, it's great. Even just down south, all the boys down there, it's just the class is growing and growing, and it's so affordable and awesome drive. Been loving every moment of it, so.
Now, obviously, the main difference to a sprint car is there's no top or bonnet wing. So run us through the specs on a 6-shooter.
Well, the 6-shooter is just a methanol-injected V6 Holden. So that's another big difference. But other than that, everything else is just the exact same as a sprint car. So it makes it pretty easy if all the sprint car boys want to throw out some of their half-worn tyres, and then we can take them up, and easy as that. But everything's just awesome on it. Yeah, just sprint car with a V6 motor in it without the wings pretty much.
What's the steering like in these? Now, with a sprint car, it's probably a lot of downforce, so I would assume that the steering is heavier in a sprint car as opposed to a wingless?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Still want to drive one and have a look, but yeah, these are just awesome. I like a go-kart, so just so easy, and just the car wants to go where you want to go, so makes it fun.
What sort of horsepower?
They're running about 200, 250, maybe not 250, but around the 200 mark, so it's not too bad. But the power to weight ratio, they're only 600 kilos with 200 horsepower. That's where you make up the speed, and just as long as you maintain momentum, you're away. So
yeah, that's absolutely it. And momentum is crucial around here, especially trying not to scrub off the speed on our tighter corners. Sponsors on this car, you got some really good ones here. Your main one, I think, McLeod High-Abs.
Yeah, McLeod's backed us all the way through from mini stocks everywhere, motocross when we were younger, and yeah, another awesome sponsor of us, the Plumbing Collective, old Wade. He's awesome, and everyone else who helps us out, like Auto Super Shops, Link Up Paints, Better Man, and McClymont Lures. Everything helps and get us here racing, so it's great.
Your mum and dad are always good supporters too.
Yeah, mum and dad's always been around, so they know what they're up to, so it's been good.
What's your format tonight? You're just running 3 heat races?
Yeah, we got 2 12-lap heats and then a 15-lap feature, so the points from the 2 heats determine where you start in the feature, and then winner takes all $1,000 feature, so
nice. It'd be nice to take that home, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they'll probably just go straight back into the car.
Now we've got a radar gun here as well at this track, so we point that out the combox window and see what top speed everyone's doing into turn number 3, so we'll be able to give you a heads up on what these cars are doing.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be awesome. That'd be good to know. Yeah.
Oh, we'll have a good night. I certainly look forward to it.
No, awesome. Cheers for that. Should be good.
There you go. 71M, Josh McClymont. We'll just have a walk down. I don't know a lot of these drivers. But we'll have a look. Very nice 17R Rotorua car here. Asmus sponsored car. Hooker Honda, that's a pretty well-known brand. Hooker Honda there, and I think that's Rotorua as well. You can just hear one is fired up, the Tree Pro 28 car. Just ticking over. They're going to start putting some temperature into these cars as they get ready for tonight's racing. Good old Holden. I'll just have a little bit of a walk along. Now, I have no idea who drivers are in these cars. Is this your one?
Yeah, this is mine, yeah.
And who are you?
Laurie Peterson from Auckland.
All right, Laurie Peterson here in the 28 car. Laurie, you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, we come down here a couple of years ago, so bit of redemption, come and have a nut, see if we can improve from last time, eh? So.
Just talking to Josh, actually saying how much more professional looking this class is getting.
Yeah, it's changing quite a bit, eh? And everyone's just about fun, eh? Yeah, it's good.
Love the sound of the Holden ticking over there.
Yeah, no, they're going good. Everyone's having fun, that's the main thing, Mike.
And it's still an affordable class?
Yeah, you can spend as much as you want. Doesn't mean you're going to get to the front, you know. So it just comes down to driver school and setup and learning about them, eh? So it's good fun.
We got a radar gun here that we use now, so we'll be able to give you some feedback on your top speeds into turn 3.
Sounds good. We'll see if we can push it a bit more.
All right, have some fun.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
I love the look of this car, 87 car from Auckland. Black and yellow always goes well together. And we'll grab Royden actually. The first thing I'm going to ask him is, did your lady hook up with a coffee?
She did, mate, she did, thanks to you. She's been begging me for a coffee all afternoon.
I went and made them open.
Oh, I appreciate it, mate. You guys are awesome down here.
Mate, your car's looking amazing right now. You've got some great sponsors on it.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely lucky. I pretty much lost all my sponsors from last year and had to go hunting for new ones, so was looking a bit scarce there, obviously, with the, things being tough at the moment, so I'm very thankful to have some people on board this season and, help me out go racing, because I definitely cannot do it on my own.
Now, you've been here before, but it's a couple of years, I think, maybe since we last had 6 shooters.
Yeah, so it was my second season when I came in. Now this is my 4th, so 2 years ago. But I managed to get a 3rd last time, so got good vibes here, and I don't know, just feel like it's a good group of people, and I'm just blown away by the fan interaction and how chill and cool the vibes are here. I don't know, I'm in shock. I've almost gone through all those posters at one, in a couple hours, so it's pretty cool to see everyone so into it, and we're grateful to be back here. It's a cool track, so yeah, definitely worth the drive.
We're chill here because this is the real bay.
I know. Oh yeah, it's definitely the more chill bay. I don't know if it's the cooler bay. We had a nice sunny day before we left, and now it's kind of threatening rain, so hopefully it doesn't rain on us, eh?
So this is your 4th year racing one of these 6 shooters. Is the class a growing class at the moment?
Honestly, I reckon it is. We might lose a couple each year, but then I feel like we gain the same amount back, if not more, I think we had 18 entered for Bay Park the other night. I think we end up with 15 and 16, but it's definitely not going backwards. And I honestly think it's growing from when I started. I reckon we had about 12 to 13 my first year, and now we seem to be getting pretty good numbers regularly. So it's cool. It's a cool class. Everyone sort of bands together and, travels down here, and it's like a cheaper class, but it's still, I feel like it's getting more and more professional each year, and got some good drivers now with Boyd and stuff like that. And then our lap times are super similar. Like if you look at Bay Park, on par with a Supersaloon and some of the other cars and stuff. So yeah, for the bang for buck, I think it's good, eh?
We're seeing massive growth in the TQ class with mini stock kids coming out and going into that open wheel racing. Be great if we could see some of that effect go into the 6 shooter as well.
Yeah, I think it's hard because we don't really get a hell of a lot of tracks. Rotorua, Auckland, Bay Park, and then obviously you guys and one in Palmy this year. So I guess it kind of depends where the mini stock kids are coming from. They're probably not really brought up around these maybe, but also people kind of are saying that they want them to go V8 and that they sound average and stuff like that. But it's if we get rid of them, where are you going to go from a mini stock? You know, your stock car. Well, what if you don't want to go stock car? Then it's your next best is a midget or a sprint car or a saloon, which is big money. So you kind of need that stepping stone. And even TQs, man, they're pretty big money. And then F2 is slightly more than a 6-shooter, but I feel like you need that cheaper, like something cheap, you know, other than a street stock. So I think that's what's like a good. I think that's what's good about our classic.
Okay, so if we're going to talk money, how much money would it cost to get into the sport in a car like that?
So there's one for sale at the moment for 18 grand all near offer, and it's a good car with a good engine. It's got a podium last year, and I think comes with fuel jugs, spares and stuff. So 18 grand. I brought that for 15 4 years ago, and pretty much nothing on that car is still there from when I brought it. So I spent a lot of money on it to make it how I want it. But yeah, I reckon around 18 seems to be the going rate now. 18 to 20 probably for the car.
You know, and you're paying that for a good mini stock.
Yeah, well, exactly, man. Some, even if not more, there's some crazy money being put into mini stocks, but those, like, I can do a season, maybe 2 seasons on a set of tyres. And I was talking to Daniel Thomas this afternoon, and he said he will burn through 6 tyres, 6 rears and a 1 front at Western Springs tonight in a sprint car. So you think a set of tyres for a season, if you don't pop it, is pretty good, man. So yeah, I think it's a good class anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Really looking forward to seeing them back on track tonight. Good luck, and you're racing for $1,000.
Oh yeah, I know. Hopefully they'll help cover my gas and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys a lot, man, and thank you for having us.
Hey, cheers, Royden. There you go. There's some 6-shooters tonight. Can't wait for them to get back out on track. It's been 2 years. We're looking forward to those Holdens fanging around this track.